Now Webster on the push to Siobhan Shields, driving against Greer, the bucket and the foul.
Badgers have arrived here in Indianapolis, joined by assistant coach Howard Moore. While the team was in the air, Coach, you guys found out now who you're going to face. Let's talk about this Nebraska team, the biggest difference between what they are now compared to last time you saw them.
Well, this time they've got Siobhan Shields, and obviously 17 points a game. Very good threat from all over the floor. A guy that can make threes, a guy that can put it on the floor, get to the lane, has made and attempted more free throws than anyone else on their team. So he is a big threat for them and a huge part of their offense. Obviously, we know about White III. He's made a very big impact right away as a transfer from Kansas, and has filled that void of being a dead-eye shooter. They run a lot of specials and sets for him, coming off of screens and staggers and looking for open shots. And he's good at attacking the rim as well. So they're doing a good job getting those guys shots. And also, I think White has really done a good job as well. But they got a lot of weapons. Jacobson is a young kid. He's a kid that is trying to find his way. I think Watson is another young guy, a Chicago area kid that I know very well, along with Morrow, who they've been up and down a little bit, but it's some young guys that can really help and do some things for them.
Coach Gard has said, despite the opponent, you're going to focus on what you guys do.
Right.
When you finally get the guys together, you're waiting to get the game film and shoot around tomorrow. Yeah. What will you really hammer home, and what's at now less than 24 hours for tip?
Well, we got to hammer home on our principles, and that's why we're a principle-based program. And when you're in tournament-based things like this, where you don't have as much preparation time, and you find out your opponent the night of, you've got to lean on those principles to get you over the hump, to help you figure out situations and get a feel for what your opponent's trying to do. And then once you get those things handled, now you have a little bit more of a comfort level in what you want to do moving forward. So offensively, defensively, it's going to be much of a boxing match where there's a lot of jabbing and poking to see what the other team is trying to get accomplished, and then you settle into the game that way.
Sounds like a Big Ten game. Coach Moore, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Chris.
Let you get to work. Plenty more from here in Indianapolis tomorrow at shoot-around in front of Tip against Nebraska on Thursday night.